Hi, my name is Carol Folks, and I'm the author of a humorous mystery series called Terrified Detective. There are 6 books in this series so far, and I'm working on the 7th one. The first one is called Plateful of Murder, and that's the one I'm going to read an excerpt from. The second one is called Killer Cannoli. Then there's Bake Me a Murder, Cupcakes and Corpses, Eclairs and Executions, and the latest one out is Murder and Mozzarella. I hope you'll enjoy this, and like I said, I'm going to read an excerpt. What's going on before I read the excerpt is a murder has taken place, and the private detective, the terrified detective, is named Claire DiNardo, and she really is afraid of just about everything. But she was left this private investigation agency, and so she doesn't have any choice but to work the agency. So after the murder's committed, she goes to Triton Pharmaceuticals, which is where the body was found, and she meets a security guard, Ed, and she's pretty sure the security guard has information about the murder, but she's terrified of him. He's a kind of rough character, but she meets him once and then she goes back again. And the section that I'm going to read is the part where she goes back to see Ed. The next morning, pulling into Triton's parking lot, my chest felt like someone was standing on it, making it hard to breathe. I scanned the area but didn't see Ed, which added dismay to my anxiety. A rah-rah talk on my lips, I opened my car door and swung my legs out. A wolf whistle loud enough to pierce my eardrum made me jerk my head to see where it came from. Ed had sneaked up by my car's back bumper. So much for my powers of observation. A smile blew across his face. Figured you'd be back, just not this soon. My eyebrows knit as I thought hard, but no witty comeback flashed through my mind. Yeah, well, I'm giving you a second chance. He squinted. A second chance? To do the right thing. He crossed his arms, and the tattoo of a woman on his forearm danced. You mean tell you everything I know, plus maybe do some snooping, for nothing. He shook his head and gave me a crooked grin. Gotta admit, you got some cojones, but nothing worth anything is free. Okay, I rubbed my knuckles hard, like my grandfather did when he was thinking. How about I employ you, adding quickly, for this case only? Ed shaded his eyes from the sun. For how much? $5 per bit of information? He didn't have to say anything. His expression told me, kiss off, loud and clear. I sighed. Bargaining with money I didn't have scared me. Good thing debtors' prisons didn't exist anymore. How about 10? He laughed. That a joke? I held my purse closer to my body like he'd swipe it from me. No, it's what I can afford. He stuck a toothpick in his mouth. The man must have been personally responsible for destroying a forest. 20 and it's a deal. In fact, I have something for you already. Something I didn't tell you yesterday. I wanted the information but couldn't imagine how to pay for it. $7.95. He shook his head and rolled his toothpick to the other corner of his mouth. This ain't an auction. 20. I took the deal before he walked away. I wrinkled my nose, knowing ramen noodles were in my dining future. Okay, tell me what you know. He held his hand out. Money first. I figure you brought more than yesterday. I nervously fingered the zipper on my purse. Not exactly. Could we do this on the layaway plan? He removed the toothpick from his mouth. You didn't think I was serious. Why not? Layaway means I pay you a small advance, to show good faith. He didn't object yet. Once the case is solved, you'd get the rest of your money. My voice got smaller as his frown grew bigger. What kind of idiot you take me for? No kind, I just can't afford to pay you today. Or tomorrow. Convinced he'd tell me to go away, I opened my car door. He shut it before I could get in, threw down the toothpick, and leaned against my car. I'll do it. My old ma always told me to give to charity. He rubbed his face hard. And kiddo, you're the neediest case I ever seen. I inwardly cringed and handed Ed my last wrinkled and tattered $10 bill. He unfolded it and smoothed it out like he held a treasure map. He then stuck it in his back pocket. That's all I'm going to read. I thank you for sitting and listening to me, and happy reading.